afternoon, evening, whatever time it is. You know, it's been a long time since I got on here and did a live with you guys. I've got a little time to burn. You can see in the background I'm down here irrigating. And I'm talking to myself for the first 20 seconds. That's always the case until some of you guys jump on. But we are out having a good time today. We'll see who gets on here. Usually I can count on Richard and Steve Schmidt. A bunch of those guys. Always good for a live. There we go. Where's my chat reel at here? Mr. B Lefty, my brother Bryce, first customer of the day. We're having a good time down here irrigating. Got this all fed off over the winter and put about 200 pounds an acre of nitrogen on it. And I got my dark glasses on from the Cool Dudes at the Cool Dude stores. Rhonda Sweeney, Jeremiah, and Mr. B Lefty, who I see so far, but turn this camera around so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. So there's my hangout. I call it my hobby farm. Everybody needs a hobby farm. It doesn't have power lines. That's a zip line for the kids. But we irrigate this whole place. We've got Dean Johnson. Brad, how are you? So there we go. I got 7 acres down here that I hobby farm, and the adjoining 15 acres up in here. So this is the largest conglomerate of agricultural ground left in the city of Hurricane. And I am lucky and honored enough to be able to farm it, do my thing. So save the farm is my quote for the day. Fastest growing county in the state of Utah. One of the fastest growing counties in the nation. And as you can see, those houses are creeping in. They're bearing down on us. So if you want to save the farm, we need about $3.5 million. It's probably worth what it's worth when the subdividers and developers come in. Save the farm. Brad, I would agree. Joey from Maine, good afternoon. George, thank you. So there we are. I don't know if you guys could sit here and watch this for hours on end, but I have 17 hours of water to water all this. And I could just watch and listen to it run for hours on end and never get tired of it. But you can see the old desert scrub in the background. Earl Norman. Looks like you have a project. Water's an amazing thing. You got to have it for sustenance. There's Corey on there. Well, thanks you guys for jumping on. I'm just, like I say, I'm just hanging out down here. I'll give you my ugly mug again. We're just irrigating the little hobby farm. And we had to pull the cows off of it. I'll take you over and show those to you. Got a bunch of chickens and guinea hens and peacocks and all kinds of critters running around down here. I can't remember the last time it was I did a live. It had to have been a year ago or more. But, you know, life gets busy sometimes. I sure appreciate all the support on the channel, all the people that have paid for a membership. That's what keeps us going, is it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort, a little bit of money to keep things going, and try to get a video out at least once every Friday. Sometimes you get a Monday upload. Nobody's ever on the YouTube on Monday, but I try to load a video up if I get some good stuff on the weekend. But overall, it's busy. I've got all kinds of stuff going in life. I probably farm about 100 acres of ground on the side. I run the towing company, run the shop. Got good guys at the shop to keep things in line there. But this is my passion, the old farm ground, amongst all the other things, you know, the mules and the cows and singing. I just went on a big long trip down the Paria River on wagons with the mules. I'll turn this around and show you my little beasts. Thanks, Net. Joey. Mountain Man, 81, Rhonda. Robert Scranton. Thank you. So here's the old cows. Got Demery there. I call that one beef, and I call that one beef 2. Yes, beef 2, not beef, beef 2. She's kind of got an evil eye. She's kind of a witch. This one, on the other hand, though, she thinks she's the boss, and she's really not. Ooh. Ooh. She's getting mad at me. Come here, old lady. That's a Texas Longhorn. Bona fide. That's a Dexter. She's got an evil eye, that girl. That's a Hereford cross. Hereford Dexter cross. Rhonda, we have a lot of fun on those trail rides. I think Mr. B Lefty, who's on here, my brother went with us. He's probably got a video up of the wagon trip, if he's been getting things together. But I don't know what else to tell you guys. What, anybody got any questions? I just I feel like a blabbering idiot when it's a one-sided conversation. All right, Mr. B Lefty, Bryce, he doesn't have his videos up yet, so maybe we'll get him motivated to get them up. I don't even know where to start on my editing. I got hours of video, plus I lost a camera somewhere. Between Merlin's old school garage birthday bash down at Glamis and Fab Rats were down there, and we had all kinds of YouTubers. It was just an absolute blast. It was the biggest party around, that's for sure. Sterling blabber till it works. Hey Ross, bad news on the pooch dog. She actually got ran over a little while back. She liked to attack the tires on the vehicles, and she got thumped one day when she was not paying attention to details. So we lost the old pooch a while back. Hey Dave, thanks. I've got actually got a classic country concert coming up on May 18th if you're in the area. We're gonna get together with the full band and sing at the Bumbleberry Inn up in Springdale, Utah. And it's usually a packed house, but it's a beautiful facility, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Dougie Doo said that video of you guys going to the sand dunes was great. That was an absolute ball. We had so dang much fun down there. It was just an amazing experience. Adam Hyder, it definitely is God's country, that's for sure. We're blessed to live in southern Utah. Beautiful day in southern Utah, for sure. Sterling, how are you? Yep, it's never any fun to lose a pooch. But you know, growing up on a farm, losing dogs and animals and livestock was kind of a common occurrence. It still is. We've had 4 or 5 horses in the last year that we've had to put down that were just getting to of age, or they got sick. And so part of living on the farm and working animals and livestock is the losses you have to endure, and there's no better way to raise a child to let them experience those losses and learn how to deal with them. I know it's been rewarding. I can't say you ever make any money at farming, but the rewards and the, I call it irrigation counseling. But afternoon from San Diego. So somebody mentioned live has its realities. Robert, there's a few things that I value in life, and that is my routine, my daily routine, and the things that I get to do. And I think I put it in order for somebody a while back. I said, my priorities in life are my family, my community, and my business, and my customers, in that order. And so, you know, I have this little hobby farm down here that I probably spend more time puttering down here than I actually do fixing cars at the shop. But I have a dang good crew down there, and they take really good care of the customers, and I'm able to come in there, and they always tease me that I just show up and hog all the glory, but that's not the way it is. My customers truly do appreciate my employees and the work they do for them. And it's pretty fun in the repair business because you buy a lot of auto parts, and the guys that work at the parts stores rely on the money that you spend and the money that your customers spend. It's kind of got the domino effect. So my little shop and my little towing company supplies a lifestyle and a living and an income for lots of people. So in the greater scheme of things, it has a big impact on my community and the people in it. So I've always been dedicated to making those types of things a priority. Of course, I appreciate everything on the YouTube, all the emails, all the letters, all the text messages, all the people that stop by the shop to tell me hello. And hopefully in the process of doing all this YouTube stuff, I have met new friends and made impacts, positive impacts on people's lives to just make life better. And what you see on YouTube and what you see that I post is who I am. I'm probably not very often going to tell you like, share, and subscribe. I'm probably not going to sell you a product. I'm probably not going to toot my own horn and pat myself on the back. But one thing I'll do is post consistent, honest, unedited content other than just getting rid of the garbage so it's consumable. But what you see is what you get. I'm going to be the same person online as I am offline. If you meet me in person, I'm going to be the same person today as I am tomorrow. And just a lot of those things that I value in life, that I stick my guns usually, and I'm pretty consistent. So it's just a lot of fun to get on here and share just a little bit of my life and my personal aspects of my life. I've always told people that not everything in life is consumable online, but I consider many of you fans and supporters as friends, and you've been here a long time. You've hung in with me through all the thick and thin, through all the slow times, and through all the drama and nonsense. And so it's been a lot of fun to get to know a lot of you more. I probably don't tell you guys thanks enough, but it's just been a good time to just share a little piece of what we do and who we are. It's just a lot of fun. Let's see, I'm gonna sneak through some of these questions and comments real quick. Oh yeah, Juab County's probably not quite got the sun shining. It's 80 degrees here today. Oh yeah, so the power horse put paddles on his Jeep. He's gonna go hit the sand dunes with it, and I'll tell you what, it makes a big eye difference to have those paddle tires on your Jeeps when you hit the sand dunes. Johnny Quest says ribeye or porterhouse. How about both? Thanks, Brad. Appreciate you dropping in. Rhonda, you better get up here and see me at the concert. May 18th at the Bumbleberry Inn. I don't know what time, but sometime in the evening. I have to figure that out, I guess, if I'm going to sing. Probably ought to tell my band and figure out a set list too. But let me turn this around again. Like I said, you don't need to look at my ugly mug. There we go. Water in the old pasture. That's where I keep my mules and a bunch of my cows. Got the cows locked up today in the old corral. So I will go over this again. This is beef, and that's beef too, and that's Demery. The reason her name is Demery is because I bought the mother to this cow from a gal named Rachel who had a daughter named Demery. So this cow's mother was Rachel, and this cow's name is Demery. You always name your cows after the person you buy them from. Hey, there's that dually right there that I went and got out to Escalante with that 5-ton military truck right there. Where is my 5-ton? Right there. And my 5 tons of water hauler this week. There's the old girl. Look at that beast. I love that truck. All right. Well, I've been on here about 15 minutes, sounding like a babbling idiot. Haven't even sold anything yet. I haven't tried to promote a product or mess around with any of that. There's some salt. That's what they like for mineral. It's unbelievable you can take and water the desert and watch it grow. Get one of those kayaks out and drag it around with a 4-wheeler. That'd be fun. There's my cherry trees. They're already done blooming. They'll have a bunch of cherries on them this year. Jason, it is nice. Hope things are well in Havasu. All right, you guys. Well, I've been on here for 16 minutes and 41 seconds, and I'm running out of stuff to talk about. So I guess I'll sign off, but before I do, huge thank you to everyone who supports me and my family in my businesses and YouTube. Like I said, all the members, all the fans, everybody that just does their part to spread the word about what we're doing and who we are. And like I said, I'm not going to change a thing, but I think I will have some fresh asparagus. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for stopping in.